Making a noise. Oh, there. Okay. All right, members, at this time, I'd like to call to order OHA's meeting on budget and finance. It is Wednesday, March 5th, 2025, and it is 11:05 a.m. Members, so Trustee Kahele, Chair Kahele will be trying to, he's on his way to join us if he can, he's traveling. Also, and I'm officially calling this meeting to order. Supporting us, well, let me do a roll call vote for attendance, since that may be a requirement. I don't know, based on this morning's meeting.
Okay, Trustee Huna,
Ew.
Trustee Akaka, Trustee Akaka, Mahalo, Trustee Akina,
Aloha mai kako.
Trustee Galataria,
Ew.
Trustee Kahele is in transit, Trustee Lindsay,
Present.
Trustee Souza, Vice Chair Waihee,
Yes.
and Chair Alapa is excused.
Okay. Oh, yes. And Chair Lapa is excused. So that's why I'm chairing it. Also supporting us is Craig Aquina and Melissa Winahan. And also joining us, as always, is our Pohana, Stacy Ferreira. They highlighted Stacy on my script, Stacy. And I will now turn it over to Pohana to introduce all her admin supporting staff.
Mahalo, Chair, Vice Chair, Trustees. Joining us today in the boardroom from administration, we have Chief Operating Officer Kehau Pu'u, Chief Financial Officer Ramona Hink, Endowment Director Ryan Lee, Interim Corporation Counsel Everett Ota, Interim Senior Legal Counsel Nichi Ozawa, Senior Director of Hawaiian Cultural Affairs Hailama Farden, IT Systems Engineer and Administrators Daniel Santos, and Arlene Aguinaldo. Mahalo.
Thank you, Stacy. Now moving on, has anyone signed up to testify on the minutes? Oh, wait a minute. Before I ask for that, I will read this these caveats. Okay. If there are any testifiers at any point during this, which there will be, so I will read this. Public testimony should be limited to matters listed on the meeting agenda and will occur prior to any listed items conclusion or vote. If you begin to address other issues not on today's agenda, I will call you out of order and direct you to limit your testimony to items listed on the agenda. Testifiers' mics will be unmuted when it is your turn to testify. If you are not audible, you will be muted and the next testifier will be called. Oral testimony online will be limited to 5 minutes. Your mic will automatically be muted once you have completed your oral testimony or your allotted time for testimony expires. Please log off after testifying. Otherwise, staff may be forced to remove you. Wow. Okay. And I think, so with that, can I get a motion to, with
No
that,
testifiers
there's no testifiers
on the minutes.
on the minutes of February 19th. So can I get a motion to approve the committee minutes of February 19th,
So moved.
2025? It's been moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Are there any changes to the minutes? If there are no changes, then can I get a roll call vote for its approval?
Trustee Ahuna,
Aye.
Trustee Akaka,
Aye.
Trustee Akina,
Aye.
Trustee Galataria,
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused, Trustee Lindsay,
Aye.
Trustee Souza,
Aye.
Vice Chair Waihee,
Yes.
Chair Alapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
The minutes are duly filed. Moving on to new business. I know we have a testifier, at least one. So at this time, and this is on the approval of funding for a sponsorship to Nurture Cultivate Inc. And I will call upon Mahilani Keo. to come to the table. Oh, she's online? Oh, okay. I would like to, Mahealani Keao is online. And I will give you the floor, the table, Mahealani.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Okay. Aloha ko o wau mahealani ke ano hauula mai au. I'm the founder of Nurture Cultivate Inc. and we have our Panina Makahiki event coming up this Saturday at the Ritz-Carlton Oahu Turtle Bay location. It's the West End Lawn. And our vision for this event is really to ho'a ko'olau loa. Where we're igniting and reawakening our ko'olau community. We have this unique opportunity to provide a cultural celebration to close our makahiki season here in Ko'olauloa. Our Hamana of Kekula Kaiapuni o Hau'ula does a vehena, or opening ceremony, every November. So this is our first time the Hamana of Kekula Kaiapuni will be leading us in a panina makahiki here at Turtle Bay on the North Shore of Oahu. And we're really celebrating, promoting, preserving, and perpetuating our Hawaiian culture. Ko'olauloa has a diverse amount of different cultures, and there's a bit of a disconnect to our Hawaiian culture. So this is an opportunity for us to reconnect everyone, or connect everyone to the Hawaiian culture, where we're celebrating our practitioners of Ko'olauloa. So the event schedule will be booths of the different practitioners that live here in Ko'olauloa, like weavers, la'o. We had Va'a, but now they're going to the Hokule'a celebration. And we also highlighting our entrepreneurs of Ko'olauloa, food vendors. And so the event program includes our makahiki games, preliminary games between 9 and 12, and then finals during the public event from 1 to 5. And it includes hula performances and a couple groups providing mele, Kilia, who's from Ko'olauloa, and the Vitals, who will be closing us out. And we have, this is an opportunity. We're providing a space for our Ko'olauloa Hawaiian practitioners to share their ike, and also a space where our language can be spoken and seen. We have 2 Hawaiian language immersion programs in our community, Ke Kula Kaiapuni o Hau'ula and Kula Kaiapuni Hawaii o Kahuku Academy. So in a nutshell, this event is highlighting our cultural practices, sharing with our community and our malihini, because it is located at Turtle Bay. So a lot of the visitors will be coming to our event, and it's an opportunity for us to educate our malihini about our culture. So sharing about our home, how we love our home, how we want to protect our home, and hoping the malihini that come will also be impacted by what the practitioners are sharing, and hoping that they love our home the way we love our home, and educating them how to malama our home the way we malama our home. So mahalo nui for this opportunity to share on behalf of Nurture Cultivate and our Panina Makahiki event coming up on Saturday.
Thank you, Mahealani. Is there anyone else signed up to testify on this action item? Oh, okay. Just come sit over there and and identify yourself.
Lauren Walker with the Hawaii Friends of Restorative Justice. And we have this wonderful celebration. First, I should tell you, though, that Ian Crabb, our vice chairperson, wanted to come and testify today. He is at the legislature testifying on the budget bill and against the prison jail, $30 million for jail planning, but in favor of, sorry, I just meant he was there talking about that.
Lauren, are you testifying on the?
Yes. And I'm just saying why Ian Crabb couldn't be here.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's all. Yeah. But I just wanted you to know, he's testifying in favor of OHA's budget and the DOE budget. Yeah, sorry, sorry, just putting it out there, support. So we have this beautiful event. It's 16 years this year. It's called the Parolee Completion Celebration. It's held at the Hawaii State Supreme, it's not, oh,
Lauren,
sorry.
sorry.
Wrong agenda item.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is,
sorry, so
Um,
sorry.
but I'll call you,
Okay,
I'll
I'll go
remember,
back. I'll go back, sorry.
that's, item H. Oh, no, yeah, I actually have
Kind of
you,
at the end,
I
right?
have your
Sorry.
name on it too.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll call you up
Okay,
on that one.
no worries. Okay, sorry, guys.
No, but thanks for your support at the ledge. We, okay, so did anyone else sign up to testify on,
We have someone, we have,
for the
okay.
Paina?
we have two people listed, Kulia, not sure, what they want to testify on, and STEMworks. But, just on this specific action item 2509, funding
s-
for
Oh, I see STEMworks.
to
It's,
Pamina Makahiki event.
Aloha. I am with STEMworks, but we're the seventh item.
Yes,
So
seven.
I don't,
Thank you. Thank you.
so I'll,
We'll get back
yeah,
to
I'll
you.
just mute myself, but yeah, thank you.
okay, if there's no one else sign up on this item,
One, Kalani Hop, oh, he dropped his hand. Okay, we're good.
Chair, I move that we approve action item BF 2509 for funding for the Koa Lahui event sponsorship to Nurture Cultivate Incorporated for the 2025 Panina Makahiki event on March 8, 2025 in the amount of 5,000.
okay, it's been moved by trustee Hulu Lindsay, seconded by trustee Souza. Any discussion on this item? Trustee Aquino.
Thank you very much. I'm in support of this. And so my question is merely about our internal operations. I noticed that the date is March of the event is March the 8th, which is just around the corner, meaning that the organization would not have confirmation as to whether OHA is providing funding until just days before the event. Is this because of a late submission on the part of the organization, or is there a delay in our ability to process? I'm just inquiring, and yeah, I could generalize my question as it relates to other awards, but for agenda's sake, I'm going to stick to this one.
Thank you. Well, is it okay to speak? Yeah. Mahalo, Trustee Aquino, for the question. Thanks for the opportunity. So, the first 5 sponsorships are actually going to go to BOT tomorrow. I did want to share there has been a delay. So Ho'a Koa, we finally got our webpage up 2 weeks ago. And so it's been posted, we've blasted it out, e-blast, it's on our website, social media. But one of the issues is that when we finally got it public and out there, which is a good thing, right, for transparency and access, unfortunately, the timing between when it was posted and for organizations who are having events in March, it was a very small window. So we made the conscious decision to set the deadline for last week, Monday. So it was a scramble, I'm going to say, to review, evaluate, and make these recommendations. And really what it was is to give those organizations who are having events during this month the opportunity to apply for funding. And so we do need to inform some of these organizations that they may receive payment after the event. We will work with fiscal to try and rush them. But again, this is just us wanting to give orgs an up to be able to apply for sponsorship for March events. So we did request Chair Kahele to allow some of them to be on tomorrow's agenda for ratification, those that are approved here today. And if I can add, so that's the plan for March. For the remainder of the fiscal year, March, April, May, June, we've set a deadline of at least 30 days prior, which is still for us not the ideal processing time. But again, given when we have, finalized, published our webpage, and, we want to give access to our nonprofits for this opportunity, it will give us a little more processing time. Not the ideal, but this is what we've set for the remainder of the fiscal year. And I'm just going to add, next fiscal year, right? We had said we want to do awards quarterly. So we've already set our deadlines for fiscal year 26. And those deadlines give us 4 to 6 months of time to intake, process, evaluate, come before the board, make our recommendations, and then go ahead and process for payment in a more timely manner and to our liking.
Mahalo, and very pleased to hear that our goal will be to move toward a system with 4 to 6 months of opportunity. Thank you, and no criticism, just a recognition of how, although the amounts that we're awarding are not big in comparison to OHA's resources per se, they are large amounts for some small nonprofits, and we care greatly about kokua with them. Thank you. Mahalo for your work.
Thank you, Manui. So if there's no further discussion, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna.
Aye.
Trustee Akaka.
Aye.
Trustee Akina.
Aye.
Trustee Galataria.
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused. Trustee Lindsay.
Aye.
Trustee Souza.
Aye.
Vice Chair Waihe'e.
Yes.
Chair Lapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Hey, the motion passes, and we are moving on to action item BF 2510, which is a sponsorship to St. Andrew's School for the 2025 Queen Emma Ball. And we have at least 2 testifiers, so I will call on Jennifer Burke. Or are they together? Jennifer Burke and Ruth Fletcher. And I will turn this over to you guys.
Aloha. Thank you very much
Aloha.
for having us here today. We are also an event that is on March 13th, which is next week, Thursday. And so we all have the same question for me as to why we're so late. And the reason we're late is I had the wonderful opportunity of running into Hailama Farden a little while ago at, I think, your town event, the OHA town event. And I invited him to the Queen Emma Ball, and I said, just bring your friends, because I'd love for you to learn a little bit more about St. Andrew's Schools and how we celebrate Queen Emma. And he said, sure, but why didn't you ask for money? And so I said, what? And he said, well, here, I'll send you all the forms. And so a week ago, he sent us the forms, and Jennifer, my great advancement director, submitted them, and that's why we're here today. So we're very grateful to have an audience, and I am Ruth Fletcher. I'm the head of school at St. Andrews, and Queen Emma is very near and dear to us. She's a courageous, compassionate leader and a fine example for the students at St. Andrews. We have 2 campuses. We have a preschool up in Nu'uanu, which is for 2 to 5-year-old students that are co-ed. And then we have on the downtown campus, we sit on the Episcopal Church's land, and we are a girls' school, K to 12, and a boys' school, K to 6. And we absolutely look up to Queen Emma because of how she lived her life. She started our school. She brought the Anglican Church, now the Episcopal Church, to Hawaii, and then also brought the Queen's Hospital with her husband, King Kamehameha IV. So we feel very honored to be founded by her. And in honoring her, we have really made it a mission to make sure we have a large constituent population of Native Hawaiians at our school. So K to 12, 32% of our students are of Native Hawaiian ancestry, and 88% of these students receive financial aid. And our tuition is $22,900 approximately. And our gift of financial aid to our Native Hawaiian students is about 16,000. So we give significant amounts of aid to our Native Hawaiian population. We do have some support from Kamehameha schools. We also have support from Queens Hospital, and we also have support from our Board of Trustees. However, our biggest fundraiser is our Queen Emma Ball. And so each year we work to raise about $400,000 in monies for our students for scholarships and financial aid. And Jennifer, do you want to say a few words about the event?
Aloha mai kako. My name is Jennifer Burke. I'm the Advancement Director at St. Andrew Schools. And each year we hold the Queen Emma Ball. This is, I believe, the 20th ball we've held. It started off as an effort by one of our Board of Trustees, Ivan Louis Kwan, to support our scholarship program. And we heavily rely on these funds to not only recruit and retain our best students, but also to fulfill the mission of Queen Emma, which is to educate Native Hawaiian girls, and now we have boys as well. So this event is an incredibly important part of our financial aid budget. It brings together people in the community that don't know our school, as well as our parents and our alums. So this is a really wonderful opportunity for us to showcase our talent here at St. Andrews, including our hui haoli and our Hawaii Olelo speakers. So we've got a wonderful school culture that we share with others, and we would really appreciate OHA's involvement and also sharing your ike with us, and hopefully we can work together in fulfilling both missions of our school and OHA. Thank you.
Is there any, thank you, ladies. Is there anyone else signed up to testify on this action item?
Mr. Chair,
Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve action item 2510 for the sponsorship to St. Andrews Schools for the 2025 Queen Emma Ball Luau on the Square event on March 13, 2025 in the amount of $5,000.
Mr. Chair.
Moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Trustee Aquino. Oh, okay. Is there any other discussion? Trustee Souza.
Mahalo Chair Wahe. Well, you guys are here. I just want to thank you guys very much because my daughter was able to benefit from the Queen Emma system, and my wife them as well, moving through Queen Emma preschool before moving on grade schools. But even though I wasn't able to benefit from the financial aid because OHA trustees make too much money, but I will be supporting this item. So thank you guys very much. Mahalo.
Oh.
If there's no further discussion, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna,
Aye.
Trustee Akaka,
Aye.
Trustee Akina,
Aye.
Trustee Galataria, Trustee Kahele is excused, Trustee Lindsay, Trustee Souza, Vice Chair Waihe'e,
Yes.
Chair Lapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes. Thank you, Jennifer and
Thank
Ruth.
you, mahalo.
Okay, members, moving on to the next item, action item BF 2511, and this is for sponsorship to Ho'oulu Ike Center for Hula and Mele. And we have at least one testifier. So at this time, I'd like to call upon Kalani Kiapo. Oh, there he's on I see him on the virtual link. Kalani.
Yeah.
Did you want to testify on this item? Or oh, there you are. Hey, You can, you can testify if you wanted to.
Okay. Aloha mai kākou o wau kalani hiapo, and I'm honored to be here before you folks today as the Executive Director of Ho'olu'ike Center for Hula and Mele, a nonprofit dedicated to integrating ancestral wisdom with modern knowledge through hula, mele, and Hawaiian arts. Our mission is to empower individuals to excel as artists, leaders, and global citizens, promoting academic excellence and cultural awareness. Through our work, we strive to ensure that Hawaiian cultural traditions remain thriving, relevant, and accessible to future generations. The Aina Ho'opulapula Mele and Hula Conference, now in its second year, is an extension of our mission. This free conference is more than just an event, it's a movement. It's a reaffirmation of our kuleana to our homestead lands and a powerful way to perpetuate the legacy of Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalaniana Ole to the timeless voices of Mele and Hula. The conference provides a space where our people can reconnect with Aina, deepen their understanding through their heritage, and strengthen their commitment to preserving our traditions. Through workshops, performances, and cultural discussions, we empower homestead communities, both kupuna and youth, to reclaim and celebrate their identity, reinforcing the resilience that has carried our lahui for generations. The Aina Ho'opulapula Mele and Hula Conference aligns with OHA's Ho'akuakua Lahui event sponsorship program by providing cultural education, identify reaffirmation, and community empowerment for the Native Hawaiian community. Rooted in the vision of Mana'i Mauleola, the event strengthens connections to Aina, Olelo, and Mo'omeheu, while also offering OHA's valuable opportunities of community engagement and partnerships. Just as Ho'akuakua Lahui means to assemble the Lahui together, this conference is a gathering to uplift, to learn, and perpetuate our traditions. The support of the Office of Hawaiian Affairs would not only ensure the success of this event, but also affirm the importance of fostering cultural sovereignty through education and the arts. By keeping this conference free and accessible, we remove financial barriers to ensure all members of our community have the opportunity to engage, learn, and grow. Your sponsorship will directly uplift our people by providing access to knowledge, connection to our lands, and the tools to carry out the traditions in this changing world. So together, we can continue to honor the mission of Prince Kuhio and strengthen the foundations of our Ohana homestead lands and beyond. Mahalo nui for this opportunity and your continued dedication to the well-being of our lahui. It is truly an honor to be considered, and we look forward to for the possibility of OHA's joining our vital work. Me ka ha'aha'a. Mahalo nui.
Thank you, Kalani. Is there anyone else sign up to testify on this item? If there's no oral testimony, can I get a
Mr. Chair,
trustee Lindsay?
first of all, I want to know where this is taking place.
Does anyone know? Oh, it's in the packet. Okay, let's.
So this event is taking place at Kalani Ho'okaha Community Learning Center, located in Nanakuli, Oahu.
I'd like to make a motion to approve action item 2511, Ho'akuakua Lahui Events Sponsorship to Ho'olu'ike Center for Hula and Mele for the 2025 Aina Ho'opulapula Mele and Hula Conference event on March 15, 2025, in the amount of $13,500.
That's been moved by trustee Lindsay, seconded by trustee Souza. Is there any discussion on the motion?
I have a question.
Trustee Galatario.
Yeah, Cal, you can answer this. We know where it is. How do you sign up for it?
There is in the packet, attachment A, which is page 4. So we have a copy of their flyer. They have a QR code for registration.
Oh, I see. So it's promoted through the Halau community. How is it promoted?
This is the organization, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, this is their flyer.
Okay.
But we want to be able to post it. So normally we do, right? We put out social media posts for events that we're supporting, especially those like this that are open to the public. But yeah, did that answer your
Okay.
question?
Yep, it does. Mahalo.
Okay, if there are no further discussions, can I get a roll call vote for its approval?
Trustee Ahuna,
Aye.
Trustee Akaka,
Aye.
Trustee Akina,
Aye.
Trustee Galataria,
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused, Trustee Lindsay,
Aye.
Trustee Souza,
Aye.
Vice Chair Waihe'e,
Yes.
Chair Alapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
All right, the motion passes. So we'll move on to action item BF 2512. And this is any sponsorship to Pohaha Ikalani. And we have a testifier identified by email as pohaikalani@gmail.com. Is that testifier available or no?
Kulia, would that be you? Oh, yes. Hand went up.
Oh, okay. Kulia, you have the floor.
Sorry, you guys can hear me.
We can.
Okay, aloha.
Aloha.
Let me see, I have this pop-up things coming up, that's why. I don't know if I can sign in with my face being shown, but I'll just keep talking. Mahalo for allowing me to come today to speak on behalf of our event called Ka'elehua. And it is our 24th year, and usually people celebrate 25th and 50 years, and we're doing a 24th year just because I started this program when I was 24. So we wanted to just honor a way, half of my life has been into service to our lahui. And in January, we had an event called Kumaka, and it was in partnership with Kainani Kapaunaile. And we had musicians like Juana Torres, Manu Boyd, we had Robert Casimiro, and all these different halaus came in, and they all sang, I should say, songs honoring Waipio Valley and the surrounding areas. And for that event, it took place at Kua'ekea, which is Waipio Valley Lookout. And for this one on March 15th, it's going to be taking place at the area called the Tea House in Waipio. Some of your trustees was able to come and visit. It's right below Hi'ilave. And so we will have Jerry Santos, Kamuela Kimokeo, Lito Archangel come and perform. You folks are all welcome to come. And it is free, of course, and we'll be featuring different halaus. Different schools will come in and have booths and showcasing, even participating in hula that they learn through their classes. A lot of these kids are the ones that come and help Malama'aina, because we have the village site of Napo'opo below Hi'ilave that they come and take care of, and as well as above Waipio. So it's basically a day to honor all the work that we did throughout the years and just keep uplifting everyone. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you, Kulia. Has anyone else signed up to testify on this?
No other testifiers.
Okay, if there's no oral testimony either, then I'd like to get a motion to approve and authorize FY 2025 sponsorship funding for Pohaha Ikalani's 2025 Ka'elehua event in the amount of $5,000.
So moved.
Moved by Trustee Souza, seconded by Trustee Lindsay. Is there any discussion on this? Hearing none, can I get a roll vote? Oh, sorry, is this Trustee?
Yeah. Mahalo.
Trustee
I just wanted to mahalo Kulia for all the work that she and her ohana do in Waipio Valley, in and around Waipio Valley, and also mahalo for hosting us there. It
believe it was last year, and we had such a rare opportunity to spend with them in the valley and just on the outer perimeters, the rim of the valley, and that was really special. And I wanted to say mahalo anui for that opportunity.
Okay. If there are no further discussions, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna,
Aye.
Trustee Akaka,
Aye.
Trustee Akina,
Aye.
Trustee Galataria,
Aye.
Trustee Kahale is excused, Trustee Lindsay,
Aye.
Trustee Souza,
Aye.
Vice Chair Waihe'e,
Yes.
Chair Alapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes. So we are now on to action item BF 2513, and this is a sponsorship to Hui o Kuapa for the 2025 workshop. Anyway, we have one testifier signed up, and that is Tanya Marie Mailelani Nachu, Naehu. Sorry.
Who is not in the queue online, so.
Is
we
she,
can-
is she on? Is she online?
No, she's not.
Okay.
So we can continue.
Okay.
Mr.
But
Chair.
she supports this. She supports this action item strongly. I'm sure. Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve this Ho'akoakoa Lahui event sponsorship to Hui o Kuapa for the 2025 Keaupuni Palapala Professional Development Workshop event on March 17, 2025 in the amount of $10,000.
So it's moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Any discussion on this motion? Hearing none, can I get a roll call vote for its approval?
Trustee Ahuna,
Aye.
Trustee Akaka,
Aye.
Trustee Akina,
Aye.
Trustee Galataria,
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused, Trustee Lindsay,
Aye.
Trustee Souza, Vice Chair Waihe'e,
Yes.
Chair Alapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes. So we're moving on to the next one, BF 2514, and it's sponsorship to Kua Ike for Spirit Fest. And we do have a testifier signed up, and that is Ryan Souza.
Okay.
All right, he's here in person. So I will, Ryan, call you to the table. Aloha.
Thank you, first of all, for having me here to testify. Kuana Ike is a nonprofit whose sole purpose and mission is to bring aloha to the world, to share traditional means, of course, but to also make partners throughout the world to help us bring everything that aloha stands for in the way that Auntie Pilahi Paki shared with us is what we want to share with the world. And by partnering with indigenous cultures around the world, that can be done. So we're really focused on that. Every year we have what is called Spirit Fest here in Hawaii. The first 2 years was on Maui. Last year and this year it will be here in Waikiki at the Hyatt Regency. And we have numerous speakers, of course, Hawaiian speakers, other practitioners of aloha that come and share their mana'o, share their ike with a large group that comes. The whole idea is for everyone who attends our Spirit Fest to be inspired, to reignite whatever that vigor is, that impetus is to move them forward to share aloha continuously. So our job is through the Spirit Fest, through developing other modalities in order to share aloha. So through film, podcasts, recordings, and retreats or whatever it is that can help people evolve in their understanding of aloha and then carry that forward. So that is kind of what Kuana Ike is completely focused on. I know the money that we are asking for will help us to develop our films, our podcasts, and what have you. We did create a film that it's called Breath of Aloha that we released 2 years ago. That film got put on Hawaiian Airlines, and we were able to share that message with millions of people around the world just because of that one video that was really on a manini budget. And we just did it. We just said yes to the project and did it. And it affected so many lives and continues to affect many lives. So that is one way that we will continue to utilize whatever funds we would receive. So we're thankful for that. And then also because of the speakers that we have from all over the islands, of course, coming from Big Island, Maui, wherever, and also indigenous speakers coming from the continent and around the world. This year we have a speaker from Australia, and then we have Tibetan monks that are coming to share their story as well. So all of this costs a lot of money, and we've been doing it on our own for so long. So any help would be awesome. So thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Mr. Chair,
Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve funding for Ho'akuakua Lahui event sponsorship to Kuana Ike for the Spirit Fest 2025 event on March 21st, 2025 in the amount of $15,000.
It's been moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Is there any discussion on this motion? Trustee Galutario.
Hello, Chair. Ryan, good to see you.
Good to see you. Wow.
Who are some of the Kanaka participants, speakers? Just curious.
Speakers this year, Kumu Ramsey has spoken last year and this year.
Oh, Ramsey Tom.
So Ramsey Tom. So he is going to be there along with Kahukalani Souza's. So Kahukalani Souza, we have Melania Myers speaking this year. And given her recent project with the Umeke at Honolulu Hale is exciting because we'll have the Tibetan monks join her in the Umeke at Honolulu Hale. And so it really is a convergence of like-minded leaders, spiritual leaders from around the world that will come together, be inspired, and take that back, right? So so that was only 3 that I mentioned, but last year we had Kumuhina come and speak. We had Elijah McShane, and then other practitioners from Maui who came over as well. Le'ohu Rider. So yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks. If there are no further questions, then I will ask for a roll call vote.
Trustee Ahuna.
Aye.
Trustee Akaka.
Aye.
Trustee Akina.
Aye.
Trustee Galataria.
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused. Trustee Lindsay.
Aye.
Trustee Souza.
Aye.
Vice Chair Waihe'e.
Yes.
Chair Lapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes. Thank you, Ryan. So we are moving on now to action item BF 2515. And this is approval of a sponsorship to Maui Economic Development Board. And there are 2 people signed up, and I'm not sure if they. So I'll call up. It looks like Ela Ferris, or is she on?
They're identified as STEMworks.
Aloha, everyone. My name is Chloe, and I am here in place of Ela. Yeah, Chloe Yap.
Go ahead, Chloe. Chloe. Oh, I see them. Chloe, you still there?
Yep, they got promoted.
So sorry.
Okay. All right.
They
All
made
right.
me, I think, so that I can turn on my camera here. Hi, aloha, everyone. My name is Chloe Yap, and I'm a program manager at my Economic Development Board. And I am on the STEMworks program, which is the workforce development arm of our board. Mahalo for all of your time and consideration of our proposal. We're honored to be in front of you folks and this esteemed committee and organization. Just for a little context, as the STEMworks program, we focus on creating opportunities for students and educators in Hawaii to encourage local solutions while being globally competitive. Throughout the life of this program, over the past 20 years, we coordinate and offer curriculum, teacher professional development, internships, career awareness events, and software camps. One of our flagship programs is the Hawaii STEM Conference. This year's Hawaii STEM Conference is a 2-day career awareness and education event for middle school and high school students and K-12 educators, with attendees already planned from across all major Hawaiian islands. My Economic Development Board STEMworks program has organized this event for the past 16 years, bringing together professionals in a wide range of industries related to science, technology, engineering, and math. to provide students and teachers with hands-on opportunities to learn and exposure to a diversity of career paths here for students in Hawaii. This year's Hawaii STEM Conference theme, Our Kuleana, Our Future, STEM Solutions for Hawaii, addresses the state's workforce challenges and setting homegrown students up for success within Hawaii, as well as inviting participants to reflect on their importance of developing STEM skills to serve their Ohanas communities and the Aina. We have planned sessions integrating video games designed to connect with native species protection strategies, along with other activities that appeal to our diverse student audience, along with our STEM professionals that appeal to many people. We are thrilled to have secured over 40 student and teacher session, 27 hands-on exhibitor spaces, 2 industry and college rapid mentoring sessions to build Pilina, 8 pre-conference competitions and 3 on-site competitions. We will also be teaming up with NPeace, another nonprofit on Oahu, to shuttle 50 of our students from the convention center to visit their 3 kaulele exhibits currently on display at the Royal Hawaiian Center. STEMworks prioritize making the conference open to as many students and teachers as possible, especially those from our neighbor islands and more rural communities. As much as our funding allows, we cover travel and accommodation costs for many of the students flying to Oahu to attend the event. We greatly value our support from Molokai, and the conference is represented with them in our exhibit hall session presenters, and they deliver the oli at the start from Ohina Ika Malama students from Molokai Middle. Our request for sponsorship extends the opportunity to more Molokai-based students to experience the conference offers. With a $5,000 sponsorship from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs, we would be able to cover the cost of bringing an additional 7 Molokai students and their educators. And the Hawaii STEM Conference supports OHA and MEDB's strategic directions of education and economics to improve the well-being of Native Hawaiians. So the sponsorship package includes your folks' logo placement, corporate recognition throughout all of our collateral and exhibit space. If you folks want to attend, we'd love to see you. We'll also recognize you folks and OHA on the main stage keynote, breakouts, and event program. If we get approved sooner, we'd love to include your logo in all of our printed materials. And I am very proud of my team and our work, and I could talk about this for much longer, but I know our time is precious. So I just really appreciate your folks' consideration and your time. Mahalo.
Thank you, Chloe. Is there anybody else signed up?
No, just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If there's
Mahalo.
no oral testimony,
Mr. Chair,
Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve action item BF 2515, which is the sponsorship to Maui Economic Development Board for the 2025 16th Annual Hawaii STEM Conference event on March 24, 2025, in the amount of $5,000.
So it's been moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Is there any discussion on this motion? If there's not, then can I get a roll call vote for its approval?
Trustee Ahuna.
Aye.
Trustee Akaka.
Aye.
Trustee Akina.
Aye.
Trustee Galataria.
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused. Trustee Lindsay.
Aye.
Trustee Souza. Vice Chair Waihe'e.
Yes.
Chair Lapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Motion passes. So we are moving on now to BF 2516, which is a sponsorship to Hawaii Friends of Restorative Justice. And I will call upon our friend Lauren Walker.
Welcome back, Lauren.
Welcome back.
We're a tiny little nonprofit. We do a lot of research and a lot of good work, I believe, in shifting the social problems that are dealt with in the criminal justice system to public health approaches and to native and restorative justice approaches. And so we, 16 years ago, thought of the idea because we were not happy with the parole office, the parole board, I mean, not the parole board, but the parole officers. You know, we wanted to celebrate really good ones and to uplift it instead of complain about them, you know. And so we created this project we do at Ali'iolani Hale, our state Supreme Court, and we give an award to the great restorative Parole Officer of the Year, and other people, people who are getting off parole are invited to come, and they come with their families. The Chief Justice, Mark Rechtenwald, has come to all of them. He has said that this is one of the most meaningful events he's participated in, because we have food down in the rotunda. You know the building, it's really beautiful. We have food, stuff, and we've always paid for it, so it's kind of, you know, not really fancy. Sometimes we just have those little tiny, the Philippines chalet, you know, but anyway, so that's why we were hoping to get support for flower lay and stuff. But so we have this food, we have hula, we have the ole this year will be Melina Kalakakui is going to do it, and some of her halau from the Hawaii State Women's Prison will dance. And then after the food, we go upstairs, and then we have this beautiful circle in the Supreme Court conference room with the doors open, and everyone speaks. We give the award, and this year, if we get the support, there'll be nice awards than what we are able to afford. And we celebrate those people, and then each person, we go around the circle, and it's a talking circle, and they can say anything they want to the people getting off parole and the people who have helped them, who are the people in the courts come, the parole officers, social workers, you know, the families of the people who have been on parole. And it's just a beautiful event, and it's about 3 hours long. And we've written a couple papers about it. Our organization does research. So we've written papers about this. It's a proactive way of making the justice system better. And it's important for OHA, sadly, because, you know, the last count at the women's prison, 50% were Hawaiian. 50% of the women in prison were Hawaiian. And I don't know if you know this, I'm telling everyone this, but our reading level for people in prison in our state, for the average person in prison, is 4th to 6th grade. So we've been doing a lot of work now with schools because we see there's a problem. So we're working on it and trying to do it in uplifting, good ways. But if you have any questions, and we would love for you, if you wanted to come, you know, it's a really nice event. People really like it. So yeah. And it's a lot of times the people who are on parole have never been, they've said, wow, this is the first time I've been in court and happy, you know, like, cause you know, it's hard to get off parole. I don't know if you've known anyone on parole. It's very hard. You can't go to a certain neighborhood. You can't be with certain people, you know, all kind of stuff. And Ian Crabb is here. He can talk about that in a second, but yeah, so we really would appreciate the support. And it's okay if you can't, but we just, and we do love OHA's. We've supported other bills for OHA too in the past. We're supporters of OHA. Thanks. So should I sit down now?
Thank you, Lauren. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Did you, oh, Ian, you can come to the table. Sorry. Ian.
Aloha kako, everyone. My name is
Aloha.
Ian Crabb. I'm helping Hawaii Friends of Restorative Justice with Lauren. I'm a vice chairperson, and I completed parole. Yes, I was in prison, and it felt so good, you know, coming out. People no more help, and we do that with circles, ho'oponopono, big time, and it saved my life. And we do that to help people. I'm an inmate, and I've been going through this about 18 years already in CJ's office, and there for them, there for the people in their ohana. God, I love them to get them going, or they'll go back down. It's hard parole. But when you have support and people who love you and support you big time, it makes the world of a difference. Big time. You feel good about yourself. All those awards, that meant so much to me and to for people that we care about, and their families are there and they have somebody us to turn to for help. And we do anything we can with our little budget to help people any way we can. And we want to make this to help everyone, mostly love and with the whole pono and bringing the best out of people so they can survive in society and go back to work like I did for the last 20 years. I've been out, and I'll help people to the end for everything we do. And Lauren works so hard, and everybody I work with works so hard, and I'm so proud to be part of that, to do any way I can to help people and love them and bring them back. And people don't understand what it is in prison, and I help so much people in there to read and write, my own friends, and I'm an electrician my whole life, and I just love doing that. And We really appreciate it. Just know that where I'm coming from, I'm an inmate, done already, been out 20 years, and the best thing was with my family. We got to make Ho'oponopono at Waiawa. It was so powerful to this day. It was life changing forever, where I could be with my family and love them again. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian.
Mr. Chair,
Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve action item 2516 for sponsorship to Hawaii Friends of Restorative Justice for the 2025 16th Annual Parole Completion Celebration Event on March 27, 2025 in the amount of $3,700.
So that's been moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Any discussion on the motion, members? Hearing none, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna, sorry. Yeah. Trustee Akaka.
Aye.
Trustee Akina.
Aye.
Trustee Galataria. Trustee Kahele is excused. Trustee Lindsay.
Aye.
Trustee Souza. Vice Chair Waihe'e.
Yes.
Chair Lapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes. So we are moving on to action item BF 2517. And this is a sponsorship to Hana Laulima Lahui o Ka'u Inc. And I think we have a testifier, Terry Shibuya. Is Terry Shibuya there? Oh, there she, yeah. Or is that maybe that's Terry? Or maybe, oh, okay. Oh, Terry, you can, you're,
Can
oh,
you
there
hear?
you are. I can hear you.
Okay, Kalamai. Aloha, honorable. Please. My name is Terry Lee Shibuya, and I'm president of Hana Laulima Lahui o Ka'u, founded back in the 1900s. I have on my left-hand side my husband, Dane Shibuya, as well, we're reaching out to ask for I guess we're doing our ho'olaulea, our 9th annual ho'olaulea out here in Ka'u, which you are all invited to come and see what we're trying to promote here in Ka'u for our community. It's March 29, 9 to 3 at the Na'alehu Baseball Park, bringing our communities together. What it is basically is we're trying to showcase a mini model of what a Ka'u Hawaiian Cultural Center would look like. And we've did so much work from the past.
We actually got funding from you guys back in 1998, but with legislative and you guys matching, but it never did get built. So we're back again for a second home.
We've been paddling since with our Ka'u people. This is what they, in the hopes, would want to see that will happen here in Ka'u. We've worked so hard, we've come so far, but we're just so grateful for OHA as well for being in partnership with us along this journey and hoping that this long life dream for Ka'u will soon happen. So and it's gonna be, so what it is, we're gonna have hula, we're gonna have music, expeditions, advertisement,
Different resources.
organization. Educational booths, a little showcase of demos of ku'i, and the va'as will be out there, and Hawaiian games, and we're trying to perpetuate, what we have. And honestly, we just don't want our culture to be extinct anymore. We want to persevere and just continue to flourish, to thrive, to teach our keikis and learn from our kupunas, which we are. We gratefully thank you for giving us this opportunity and sharing part of what we have, and hoping that we could someday reconnect and re-educate all of you on the full picture of what we are doing. I can only say so much words in 5 minutes. I would like to have someday a meeting with all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo.
Thank you, Terry and Dane.
Mr. Chair,
Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve action item 2517 for the sponsorship to Hana Laulima Lahui Oka'u Incorporated for the 2025 annual Prince Kuhio de Ho'olaulea event on March 29, 2025, in the amount of $3,000.
Okay, it's been moved by trustee Lindsay, seconded by trustee Souza. Any discussion on this motion, members? Hearing none, can I get a roll call vote for its approval?
Trustee Ahuna,
Aye.
Trustee Akaka,
Aye.
Trustee Akina,
Aye.
Trustee Galataria,
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused, Trustee Lindsay,
Aye.
Trustee Souza, Vice Chair Waihe'e,
Yes.
Chair Lapa is excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes, and we do have one final Ho'akoakoa Lahui event sponsorship, and this is to Omaku'u Ke Kahua. And we have a testifier, Lawai Ke Kahuna. There I see.
Aloha.
Aloha. Oh, there, we can see you.
Aloha oha ohana.
Aloha.
Sorry.
Oh, you can.
Ho'omaka.
Lawai.
So aloha, ova olawae ke kahuna. I am the executive director of Omaku'u ke Kahua, or also well known as Moku'u Farmers Market. We are a Hawaiian homestead nonprofit organization here in Puna, and the only homestead here in Puna. And our mission is to promote and perpetuate Native Hawaiian values and traditions by supporting ohana, kaiaulu, and small businesses with educational mindset and employment opportunities. Our organization serves and engages the community on Native Hawaiian culture values, traditions through our programs, market, and center, soon to be center. Thereby continuing to be a permanent and safe foundation for fostering Native Hawaiian culture and restoring multi-generation connections to Aina. Our event is called Moku'u Ku'i Fest, and it came about from our program, which is called our Papakalai Aina program. And we had the opportunity to be funded by the Hawaii County Kilauea Recovery Grant and also Hawaii Community Foundation, which is also called right after the 2018 Kilauea lava flow as Puna Strong. From this, we were able to fund 3 years worth of our Papakalai Aina program, which is to not only learn how to plant and cultivate kalo here in Puna because we don't have any lepo, we only have rock, and to learn how to sustain that and build our own papa ku'i'ai and our pohaku ku'i'ai. The ohana engages in a 1-month meeting here at our mala, and we engage in all kinds of things and also joining other organizations here in Puna to go and collect our ku'i and our pohaku to make these tools. So the ohana start from growing. We work throughout the whole year together, and in the end, we celebrate with ku'i kalo on your own papa and with your own pohaku that you have completed throughout the year. This event is going to bring, since our funding is over with for the past 3 years, bring all of our ohana together, and we have about 80 ohana that finished their papa ku'i'ai and pohaku ku'i'ai. And one of the commitments that we have ohana that are required for ohana is to be alaka'i for the next generation or the next hui coming up. So here at our Ku'i Fest, you'll see all the ohana engaged. They're going to be opening up their papa pohaku ku'i'ai and their pohaku ku'i'ai to the public. We are going to be harvesting all of our kalo that we have. So we're preparing over 350 pounds of kalo. You can come in and ku'i kalo. We have other food vendors of Hawaiian food vendors that after you ku'i kalo, you can go and grab your food and just launa for the day. We have free live entertainment from our participating students. Our mala also opens up for the surrounding schools in Puna and beyond. And we have some of the schools that have been with us for 3 years in sustained learning. So the kids are actually the ones that are growing and providing this kalo that we would be eating at this event. We'll also have silent auction, raffles, some of our kupuna made pohaku ku'i'ai that will be raffled. We also have a pohaku ku'i'ai that are going to be raffled. And just a fun day for all ohana to just join and build pilina amongst each other. So yeah,
that's us. Mahalo for having us and the opportunity to share. So aloha.
Aloha, thank you.
Oh, and you guys are all welcome. Please come.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Trustee Lindsay.
I move that we approve action item 2518 for the sponsorship to O Maku'u Ke Kahua for the 2025 Maku'u Ku'i Fest event on March 29, 2025, in the amount of $3,500.
It's been moved by Trustee Lindsay, seconded by Trustee Souza. Any discussion on the motion, members? Hearing none, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna.
Aye.
Trustee Akaka.
Aye.
Trustee Akina.
Aye.
Trustee Galataria.
Aye.
Trustee Kahele is excused. Trustee Lindsay.
Aye.
Trustee Souza. Vice Chair Waihe'e.
Yes.
Chair Lopez excused. You have 7 yes votes.
Okay, the motion passes and there's no, the next item is adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn? It's been moved by Trustee
Second.
Souza, seconded by Trustee Lindsay. Any discussion, members? If not, can I get a roll call vote?
Trustee Ahuna.
Aye.
Trustee Akaka.
Aye.
Trustee Akina. Trustee Galataria.
Aye.
Trustee Lindsay. Trustee Souza. Vice Chair Waihe'e.
Yes.
We are adjourned.